Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? This is Michelle from Magical Creation. And I am just getting everything transferred over to the groups. How's everyone doing today? I've had a pretty busy day. I've had a pretty busy day, and we're gonna have some storms coming in, and I thought it would be a perfect time to get some card making done and do some creating. I have some really fun cards planned. Okay. I think we're good. Go on over here. I think I got everything going here. Like I said, my name is Michelle Hibbs. Welcome to Magical Creations. I have two fun fold cards to create with you this evening. We will be using the Storybook Friends Suite collection for both of them. I really had fun creating both of these cards to share with you today, and I hope that everyone will have fun and enjoy joining in. Today is Throwback Thursday. And this set is Peter Rabbit and all of his friends, all of his furry friends. I chose this set because, first of all, it's simply adorable. And secondly, it makes a wonderful spring and Easter cards. I really hope that you enjoy creating with me today. If you're watching this on Facebook, please share this video with your friends. Now let's get busy with the fun stuff. Let me put up a list of the supplies that I will be using, as well as the cutting and scoring dimensions for both cards. While I'm doing that, can you leave a like on this video to show me that you were here? If you want, you can leave a comment telling me where you're watching from. Okay, so here we have the supplies and of everything that I'll be using for these cards. And almost everything is retired it's Throwback Thursday. Some of the items you can still purchase. There are some new items in here that we'll be using. And all the measurements for both cards, we're going to be making a double accordion gatefold as well as a double Z card. I didn't know exactly what to call it, so I just called it a double Z. But it has all the cutting and scoring. Excuse me. And I did go ahead and do all the cutting and scoring ahead of time. If you want to go back and look at this, you can. And if you want to ask any questions about this, you can ask, and I will be here to help you out with that. So let's go ahead and turn the camera down to my table. And it didn't go down to my table. Or wait, no. So let me go on over here and get this figured out. Sometimes the computer mixes things up and I just have to reset it. Okay, I got that on there. Now let me switch it around. I'm still learning the program. I've been using it for a month now. There it goes. Okay. Now we have it. Okay. This is the stamps part of the Storybook Friends set. This is the stamp set that we'll be using. It's the Storybook Friends. It has some wonderful sentiments. Somebody loves you. No pun intended. Welcome, little one. Thank you so very much. Hello, friend. Happy spring and Easter greetings. And it has all these little furry friends. They're really cute. And then it also has these wonderful dies. And then it has the gorgeous DSP that goes with it as well. So I'm going to set that to the side. And where did I put it? Okay. So first we're going to work with the double accordion gatefold. And this is the card that we will be making right here. And what it does is you open it this way and you open it this way. It's so cute. So that's what we're going to create today. I'm going to set that to the side. And I have all the pieces that we need to create this card. We have lots of pieces. So the base of the card, my bone folder out. The base of the card is 9.5 by 5.5, scored at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, 6 3/8, and 8.5. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong thing here. This one is scored at 1/2, 2 5/8, 6 7/8, and 9. So we fold that in. Sorry about that. And then we fold this in. And then we do the same with the other side. Fold that little flap in. Sorry, these flaps go out, not in. I got to get in the groove here. You need to score that out. Okay, so it'll look like this. Okay. Excuse me. Then the accordion base is 10 5/8 by 3. And this is scored at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, 6 3/8, and 8.5. And we're going to fold these. Like this. Same thing with the other side, fold it in half. And fold it outwards. Yeah. And then it'll look like this. Okay. And then we can set that to the side. Then we're going to take our pieces here. The DSP. And we have four pieces of DSP here. That are 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. And we are going to get the glue. I just got glue on my tabletop here. We're just going to set that there, right in the middle. Glue in a couple spots. Making a mess, making a mess. Okay. One of them days. And then we're going to take the other piece and glue that down on the other side. I've been having problems with this glue bottle. It's been coming out too much on me. Usually I don't have issues, but this time this whole bottle has been doing it, but it's almost empty. Okay. And the other two pieces, you open it up, and we're going to put the other two pieces right here, same size. It was such a nice day today. It really was. We was able to turn the heat down and open the windows. Went to doctor's appointments, and my husband went to the doctor's and got to spend time with our daughter and the grandkids. Had a busy day. And now we get to craft. Okay. Then we have a piece here that is 5 1/4 by, let's see, because it looks like I need to go back and fix something on my measurements. Yeah, it's 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to glue that down here. I will go back and fix that. I think I'm about done with that glue. The last glob of it came out. I get another glue. So you got that. Now we're going to set this to the side and we're going to start with this. Okay. What we're going to do, we have 5 mats. And 4 pieces of DSP and a piece of white cardstock that we're going to stamp on. So let's take our mats, and these are 2 3/4 by 1 7/8, and there's 5 of them. So let's put these on. Okay. I just love this set. It really turns out to be a really cute card to give to anyone. And it brings back so many memories of childhood with um, Peter Rabbit and all of his friends. They're coming out with a new set. It's on pre-order right now. You can only get it in the US for an online exclusive, and I'm getting it. Winnie the Pooh. Just a little bit of sneak peek there. I'm really excited. Pooh Bear. So then we have, excuse me, we have the DSP. We have 4 pieces that are 2 1/2 by 1 5/8. We have 2 different designs here. And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate them. Yeah, they have a lot of really nice things that's coming out. And don't worry, I will be sharing them with you all. And then we're going to skip the middle one because that's where we're going to put this one here, after we stamp, I had fun the other day, yesterday. My daughter was here and um, I helped her learn a few new techniques and she made an Easter card and it was quite fun. And I decided that I was going to take her idea and case it. So I might be casing her card soon for all of you. She did a really pretty job. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. And then we are going to do some stamping. Let me put the lid on the glue. We have two pieces here that we need to stamp on. We need to, okay, have to think. We need to stamp happy or Easter greetings. Yeah, it was fun working with my daughter. It was fun. I can't wait to do it again. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. And we are going to put this right there. Okay. I'm going to clean my stamp off right away with my chamois. I'm going to put my glasses on. Okay. And I'm going to cut that down in a minute. And for this piece, let's stamp this bunny here. Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to put this bunny right here. Straight down, straight up. I was even stamping with my 3-year-old granddaughter the other day, which was interesting. She did really good. She really enjoys it. She wants to take over and do everything herself. Now we're taking some bunny loves you. And we're going to stamp that right up here, right up top. Straight down, straight up. But yes, she wanted to stamp. So I let her. I had some things that I didn't mind her working with. And then when she wanted to, she used her crayons to color it with. And then I went ahead and used the cut and emboss machine, and she helped crank it. She did really good. I was proud of her. Okay. So it's good to teach the kids. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want to cut down this right here, the sentiment, Easter greetings. Okay. And then we're going to take my paper snips and make a little banner here. And that will go on the front. This we're going to color. We're going to use the light crumb cake for the bunny. I don't know. Because I know my sound. There you go. My sound comes from that camera. So I'm sorry about that. But so that was the crumb cake. And then we're going to take the light petal pink and get the ears. Yeah, I don't know why I keep losing connection from my other camera. If it's not one, it's the other. Okay. So then on this one, we're going to adhere this to the center. Okay. And then we're going to put this together. What we're going to do, we're going to put glue, we're going to fold this in. We're going to fold that, like that, and then fold that in, and then fold that in. Flip it over. Glue the back. And we're going to try to center it. And I forgot to do something, but that's okay. We can still do it. I just forgot a step. Hold that down to make sure that it sticks really good. Now what we're going to do, the step that I forgot, is these little 1/2-inch little things here. There's a score line, and what we need to do is cut along the score line. Not all the way, just to leave about, let's see, we're going to make a little what would you call it? My memory is horrible. We're making a little tab. That's the word. I'm on this new medication and my memory is horrible. Remembering things. It's a tab. Okay, so you make a tab on one side and don't worry, it's going to be covered. And then we're going to go on the other side and make another tab right here in the center. Just cut along. And don't worry if they're not even with the other side, as long as the tab is in the middle. And you go along that score line. I guess I could have made it the tabs a little bigger, but that's okay. Excuse me. I could have made them a little bigger. Could have made them a little wider, but that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open them up all the way. We're going to take the fold it open like this. We're going to put the glue on the tab. Put some glue on the tab, and then we're going to just fold it like that. Fold it over like that. Oops, I shouldn't have did that. And just put pressure on it. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Some glue. This isn't exactly centered, but the center isn't centered. But that's okay. We all make mistakes. Kind of crooked here. And then this would fold in that way. And this would fold in that way. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we want to decorate the front. Now, in the DSP, it came with all kinds of ephemera, different ephemera. It'll pop out. And I have this cutest little bunny. And we are going to put it, first we're going to put our sentiment Easter greetings. We're going to put that down on here. We're going to glue it. Now, usually I would put it on there with the dimensionals, but because this card is so thick, I don't want to use the dimensionals. It's already so thick. So put that on there, that. And then we are going to glue the bunny. He is so cute. Simply adorable. And we're going to put her right there. Oh, cute. So that, then, where did I put? Okay, then I have some holographic resin dots. And these are retired as well. Throwback Thursday. Can't believe I never used them. I have them here. So we're going to use them. Let's put one here. Put a big one over here. We'll put this one there. How's that? How cute. So that's our first card. Easter greetings. Somebody loves you. So that's our first card. Set that to the side. Now, we're going to work on the second card. This one I had a lot of fun making too. And there's pink on it. I love pink. So this says Happy Spring, and it has strawberries. I did some stamping and some die cutting. Did some embossing. Now I did use a different embossing folder than I did on this one, and I'll show you in a minute. But this is the card that we'll be making. That to the side. Okay. And this also has a lot of pieces. We will start with the base. 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Fold it in half and burnish it. And then we're going to fold it in half again. There you go. It'll look like that. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put the DSP on this. We have 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. And this will go on the inside. Strawberries. Who don't like strawberries? Everybody likes strawberries. And then we have two pieces here that are 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Put this one here. This DSP has little squirrels. And one of them is sitting here holding a strawberry. One's riding a bicycle. I used a lot of the DSP on these cards from this suite. More strawberries. Okay, so we got that. Set that to the side. Oh, what? Let me think here. There's something wrong. Yes, I did. Because I wanted to put this here, but it's cut wrong. So we're just gonna go with this. And we're just gonna hold off on this for right now. So we're fine with that. I'm getting a little confused here because I didn't have my cutting correct. Okay, so then we're gonna have this. And I'm gonna take the mat for this. And we're gonna glue this here is 3 1/2 by 7, scored at 3 1/2 and 5 5/8. And then this here is 3 1/2 square. I need to put the white first. I'm sorry. I'm getting so mixed up. Well, what's wrong with me today? Put that down and then put this down. And this one we're going to stamp on. And this one we're going to stamp on. This one here is 1 1/8 by 3 1/4, 1 1/4. Like I said, all the dimensions are there on the sheet, and you can follow from there. And if you have any questions, please let me know. That layer on there. And what we're going to do is I need to, I never did. Just jumping ahead of myself every which way. Okay. Need to slow down a bit or something. Okay, so we got these two pieces that we need to stamp on. First, we're going to stamp, let's see. Thank you all for bearing with me and understanding, being understanding. Yeah, that's a good word. Everybody has difficult days. Okay, we're gonna stamp somebody loves you right up top. Straight down, straight up. I'm even a little shaky. Not sure why. Okay. And on this one, we're gonna stamp the little dirt with the carrots growing. I want to get this scrap. You guys ever have days like that where you just aren't your best, but you try. Straight down and straight up. And then we're going to stamp Happy Spring. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to put Happy Spring up top. Or no, here to the side. So that way the bunny can fit on there. Okay. Okay, let's color this. We're going to use the dark pumpkin pie. To color the carrots. Okay. And we're going to use a dark granny apple green for the tops of the carrots. And then we're going to use the light pecan pie for the dirt. I'm just going to do this quickly. I was going to do some blending, but I am having a little bit of difficulty. So I'm just going to do this quickly. It looks cute. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to take our dimensionals and put our a dimensional on the back of our rabbit here. I had colored them and cut them out earlier. And we're going to go ahead and put him in the garden there. I knew I forgot something. It's okay. I was gonna do not okay. Get the glue. And we're gonna put this in here. Put this here. And we need to put this in the center. There. Okay. Now I'm gonna close the card like that. We're gonna put some glue on the back piece right here. I don't know if you can see. Okay, yeah, right here. The back piece, we're gonna put some glue on that. And what we're gonna do is take that flap wrap it down like that. Okay. And hold it down. And then we're going to open it. And we're just going to take some glue and put it along there. Right there. Hold it down. Okay. That should open up. It opens up nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are going to put it up on dimensionals. We're going to put 4 dimensionals on this. Put that right there. And then I have a bow. I at least don't want to forget the bow. I've forgotten so many other things tonight. We're going to take our mini glue dots and we're going to put mini glue dot right up here. Right there. I'm going to use 2 of them. That bow right there. And I'm going to take and trim that down. A little. That. And here we have it. There you go. Got a little glue right there. I'll get that cleaned up. But there we have it. There's our second card. Our second card. We got 2 cards here. Oh, can't forget. I'm forgetting everything else. I have some iridescent adhesive back disc. Let's put 3 of these on here. There we have it. There's our 2 cards. I had fun making these cards with you all. I'm sorry that I had such difficulty this evening. Thank you for being patient with me. Leave a comment if you have any ideas for me for the future on making any certain cards. I appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Remember, inspire, create, and share. And I will see you all again next time. Thank you. Bye.